Hello everyone, once again my name is Ken Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the Indigenous People of Biafra, Ipob, has arrived Switzerland ahead of tomorrow's meeting with United Nations officials at UN headquarters in Geneva. In a press statement on Sunday, Ipob had confirmed the report that its leader, Nnamdi Kanu, will lead a delegation to the UN office in Geneva, Switzerland. The statement by the group reads, "Going by the relentless engagement of the international community by our great leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, we the global family of the Indigenous People of Biafra, Ipob, consider it imperative to inform the great people of Biafra, friends of Biafra and lovers of freedom that in keeping with the promise of our leader during his last outing at the EU, he will be leading a delegation to the UN office in Geneva, Switzerland on Tuesday, 18th of September 2019. As usual, details of these meetings will not be subject to public disclosure, as we are well aware of the lengths the corrupt, fraudulent and election-stealing cabal will go to hamstring and frustrate our efforts. Not many people know that Nigerian ambassador to the EU personally rang Seb Dance, the member of European Parliament that invited our leader to the EU, to try bullying him into cancelling the event. Anytime we make public our critical diplomatic engagements, the corrupt Nigerian government has used their considerable wealth and clout of sovereignty to cajole, buy off, bribe, intimidate and threaten their business interests in Africa. Nigeria, it must be said, sent 2 female diplomats from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs to observe our leader's presentation at the European Parliament. Our leader even walked across to these diplomats after the event to thank them for coming. Any Nigerian or agent of Nigeria that wants to know the outcome of the Brussels outing should ask the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. After all, 2 of their diplomats were there to hear our leader speak. Over 2 days this week, our indomitable leader will engage in a series of meetings and will for the first time officially present to various UN agencies and bodies a catalogue of serial killings, abductions, massacre and ongoing reign of terror in Nigeria against Biafrans. It is our stated intention to bring the human tragedy that Nigeria has become to the attention of the civilized world. For the avoidance of doubt and possible misrepresentation or interpretation, our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and his team will appear before the great men and women of the world at the UN headquarters in Geneva and not the General Assembly in New York as being so eculated in some quarters. Our demand for the recognition of the right of Biafrans to self-determination and the need for urgent intervention of the civilized world in order to avert looming catastrophe will continue to gather momentum. We are relentless and will never stop until Biafra is restored. We call on hardcore Biafrans living in Switzerland and other European countries to come out in solidarity and support of our leader and his team on this landmark occasion. It should be recalled that our leader explicitly stated during his visit to EU Parliament that our next move will be to the UN and after that Washington, D.C. Today we are glad to say the UN visit is set, and in the coming weeks, we will be in Washington, D.C. Ipob is fighting very strongly on all diplomatic and legal fronts to ensure that the right of Biafrans and other trapped ethnic nationalities in Nigeria to self-determination is upheld. We will not leave any stone unturned in our quest to accomplish this. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe our channel.